Lovies, I hope that you guys are all well. This is Michelle here at Life Mantra Tarot, and yeah, so happy Labor Day, and also happy new moon in Virgo. So that's the whole point of this reading, and yeah, so um, want to just tap into that energy, see what's going on. For those of you who are completely brand spanking new to the channel, welcome. And I do hope that you like what you see here. This channel is a little bit of a mixed bag. Also, don't mind my appearance. I kind of just like, I didn't even try today. I just said, fuck it. So I already did 2 readings today, private ones. And I'm kind of just like in a fuck it kind of mood. Like I don't really care about my appearance. I got bags under my eyes. I look kind of crazy, but it's fine. So like I said, for those of you who are brand new to the channel, thank you for tuning in. Welcome. I hope you like what you see here, and hit that subscribe button. You never know what you're gonna get. It might be something that has to do with healing. It might be about an ex. It could be about literally anything. So you just never really know on this channel. My girl Aya is here. Check her out because she is an amazing reader. Um, who I personally love to see her content. So I would definitely suggest checking her out. And thank you, my love. You're beautiful always as well. I appreciate you. All right, so especially now that we have somebody here, especially one of my favorite folks around, let's start diving in, shall we? All right, so um, Spirit, only let positive energy into this reading for the collective when it comes to the new moon in Virgo energy. New moons are usually about what we're welcoming in, right? New beginnings. So we're going to see what's going on with you guys when it comes to that. 1 second. My TV, like the YouTube app, like it said, "Oh, you've been watching this for a while. Are you still watching?" I'm like, "Yes," because I did 2 readings already. So yeah, it's like, okay, damn. All right, so like I said, clearest, most accurate messages for the new moon in Virgo for the collective energy. What do they need to see at this time for their highest good? Alright, so we have on the bottom of the deck, starting out, show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. So there might be this energy of oh, it was private readings. It was private ones. Yeah, you're right though, because there's times where I'm like, how did I not see this pop up on my whatchamacallit? Yeah, it was private reading. So like I'm like, after this I'm be like completely tapped out because it's gonna probably be like 3 or 4 hours straight through of reading. So yeah. Show the world the real you guys. Like you guys need to like start embracing yourself more. Who are you really, right? Being able to live as authentically as you can and really hone in and channel that real true version of yourself. Let's get some more. What's going on? That was just on the bottom of the deck, so it's just kind of like, giving us a little bit of insight of what's going on with a lot of y'all who end up resonating with this. Bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. So I'm getting this energy of for some of you, you might be like learning how to open up again when it comes to love, putting yourselves out there. So I'm getting potentially a love reading for some of you guys. Just saying, I'm gonna put that out there before we even like really dive into it. I'm getting love energy. Being able to kind of, as her break the mold. You're breaking the mold, right? You're figuring out how to put yourself out there again in this new version of yourself, maybe re-emerging into the dating scene, and you're like, oh, this is me. Like it's giving me Diana Ross, I'm coming up. I want the world to know. About to be all sexy and shit. I'm getting something like that. Take it as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. You're very close to achieving your goal. Gibeus moon. So, you know, some of you might be like trying to manifest love into your life, and like now you're about to start taking steps into that direction. It's about to be fall, guys. We're releasing. I'm gonna say we because I'm claiming what I've seen so far. We are, you know, releasing the old toxic shit, right? And we're learning how to, you know, make room for what it is that we want. Yeah, by not letting our pride get in the way. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Yeah, that's one of the things you're releasing. Your pride. Let that shit go. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Yeah, so if your pride ever gets in your way when it comes to dating and love, they're kind of saying like, you know, don't let it happen. It's easier said than done. Trust me, I get it. But at the same time, what we got? Excuse me. There's a bigger picture here, right? We got, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. I'm also getting, I'm sorry I keep burping. For those of you who are aware, who've been with me for a bit, I burp a lot when I read. I hate it. It's not cute at all. But it's like, I guess you would say, like my way of opening my throat chakra and getting the message out. So I have no control over it, unfortunately. And like I said, I know it's not cute, it's not sexy, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, so what we got? Drew asks, and he's probably just being sarcastic. Kendrick or Drake? I'm going with Kendrick nowadays. I used to be a huge Drake fan, but he's fallen off. What you think? So yes. Tell us more. Let's get one or two more from this deck, and then we're gonna pull from the tarot. Oh, I knew I was missing a deck because I have a system of how I read. Alright, let me just pull from here real quick and then I'll go grab the other deck. I knew I was missing something. I'm like, I feel like I'm missing something as I'm reading because I have a system of how I do these kind of readings. Little OCD. It's okay. We have be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. It's in the reverse. Maybe for some of you. Take it as a resonance. There might be somebody in your energy who you actually want to make a move towards and you're a little bit afraid. And you're having a hard time like making the decision to go towards this person or like welcome them into your space. I will say this: always follow your intuition about it, right? If something feels amiss, don't go with it, right? Don't go towards that. You have step out of your comfort zone, north node. So you might be feeling guided or led to do this. You'll know if it feels right. Top of the deck, balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces. I'm getting some water sign energy here. Yeah, your emotions are kind of running high. It's a lot going on, right? I'm definitely getting, this is a love reading for a lot of people. A lot of times it ends up being like career and finance readings when I do these type of readings, but I think that now it's looking like love for some people, and I kind of dig it. I can't make this up. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in fucking Libra. You can't make this shit up even if you wanted to. I'm going to hold that up there just for a couple more seconds. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Wow. I'm just saying. There's new love coming in, and you guys are fucking scared. And I fucking get it. But then my girl said, Girl, I totally get it. Oh, do you believe in magic? We have don't let your past hold you back, self note. So your self note is all about your past, right? The things that you're leaving behind, the things that you've had to learn. Like for instance, I am a Scorpio self note, and when I learned about what that has to do with, like a lot of it has to do with like childhood trauma and stuff. I was like, whoa, that's fucking pretty wild, because that makes a lot of fucking sense. And you know, it's gonna look different for everybody, right? So, you know, look into it. You know, if you're into, you know, zodiacs and all that stuff, understanding what all that stuff means. If you like actually get your chart done and looked into, you're gonna be able to learn a lot about yourself possibly, and you're gonna be like, oh, that's why I have these fears of this, and that. Like it starts to make a lot of sense. For me, love is one of those things as a Scorpio, in my South Node. And I'm like, that's why love has always been a challenge. I'm like, oh, it makes a lot of fucking sense. That and the childhood stuff, I'm like, oh shit. Double whammy, you know, let me stop. We have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. So more new moon energy, a lot of new moon stuff going on, right? Because we're in this energy, even though it's sorry, I'm getting download. You ever see me like just like look off to the side and like stop what I'm doing? I'm like, oh fuck, I'm trying to like yeah, so it's new moon in Virgo right now. We're approaching Libra season. Balancing out those scales, right? Pay attention to things, but not to the point of your detriment. I just got that was the download. Sorry. Don't overthink it, right? Things are balancing out, things are happening, things are coming into fruition. And you might be questioning some stuff a little too much because of the past. Things that, you know, have been holding you back for a long time. You're scared. There's this fear factor I'm getting. But we do have luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Top of the deck we have the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Right? So things are happening, especially behind the scenes, I feel like. And it's like you guys are scared. You're like, what the fuck is this? I don't like it. I don't know what's happening. I saw 13 and then 31, so it's a mirrored number. I'm getting death and rebirth. Sorry, I said reverb. Death and rebirth vibes. And my son probably got a kick out of me saying reverb. He's like, yeah, I need all the reverb, mom. As he's playing his guitar and shit. Some of you might be musicians. That seems really random too. But yes, I'm getting this energy of people who are like, you put your toe in the water. You're like, I don't know how I feel about the dating pool. Does it have pee in it? It might. But that's why you have to take a leap of faith, right? Go for it. Because look, again, it's here again. As I was saying, oh, I feel like it's love reading. And then this came out right when I said it. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So, like, even though right now, this is the new moon in Virgo, we are approaching Libra season, right? We might even be in it, are we? Correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes I get those things wrong. But yeah, we'll get one more from this deck, and then I'm going to go from the other deck that I wanted to grab from that I forgot to pull over or bring over here. Shit! I was forgetting something. But yes, let's see. My girl's talking. Oh wow, triple Scorpio. Holy crap. Huh, interesting. Mine is kind of like all over the place, but ironically enough, for me to be a fire sign, like I have mostly air in my chart. So like when people say, you don't seem like a Sagittarius, I'm like, now I get why. I'm like, yeah, I'm very analytical. I think everything through before I do anything. I'm not impulsive at all. So it's like, you know, I'm not impulsive, but at the same time, I like adventure. Does that make sense? Very contradictory, right? And then my north node is Taurus, so I'm stubborn, it's a fucking rock. And then yeah, it's a little bit of everything going on. We have, as I say, Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. Yeah, so some of you might have Taurus in your chart. All right, so what do we have in the bottom? Nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. Some of you might be mutable signs. I'm a mutable sign. It's basically saying, like, don't be so headstrong about certain things. Like, there's some things in your life right now that are happening that can, shift and change around you constantly. There's no need to feel like everything's fixed and stuck, right? Let things kind of just happen as they happen, right? As you step out of your comfort zones here again. So as I was talking about, my North Node is in Taurus. Here we go. All right, go maybe a little sign for me. A little headstrong sometimes. Emotions are running high, and I literally said that. Super moon. I said that emotions are running at an all-time high for a lot of you guys, and it's like, it's fucking scary. 1 second, my loves. I'm just gonna go grab that other deck that I forgot to grab. Yeah. Cool beans. So yeah, so we have one of my favorite decks ever that my Soully, I hope she pops in, the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle deck. Love it, and I usually use this in my Moonology type of readings because I just feel connected to it. I feel like it always kind of steers me in the right direction, so I like to use it for you guys as well. You're funny. That is so funny. I have Scorpio as I said it already, but as my South node, and I was like, wow. As I read up on it, I was like, that is interesting. Like, I learned a lot about myself by looking at my chart and really understanding those placements. A lot of people don't believe in it, but I feel like it's one of those kind of things, like there's this I guess you could say anecdotal evidence that would suggest otherwise. People think it's just a bunch of bullshit, and I'm like, have you ever actually looked at your chart? Look at your chart and then talk to me and then see what you think. Like, I don't believe in every little thing about it, but at the same time, like some stuff, use your intuition, right? Take it with a grain of salt. Don't believe in anything too heavily. But if you really actually sat and studied it, I'm just saying, there's definitely some truth there. Anyway, bottom of the deck we have Gaia Gateway Activation, learning experiences, wisdom transmission, and earth intelligence. It is in the reverse. So I'm getting the sense of needing to get grounded. There might be these lessons that you're being kind of concrete about and really hard-headed. I'm getting something along those lines, and they're saying you need to pay attention, you need to listen. Easier said than done, right? So if some of you have say Earth in your charts, you're stubborn. I can say this because I have Earth in mine. But yeah, you might be stubborn as hell and don't like to listen, and they're guiding you, and you're just like, whatever. You're taking things with a grain of salt, and they're like, please listen. Listen. We have Star Gathering, stars aligned, remembering home, soul, family. So it's in the reverse. I'm getting that they really want you to start paying attention to the people in your energy. There are people around you, I'm getting, that don't necessarily want the best for you. So this is a time to pay attention to those people. If anything's been feeling off about some people around you, you are protected. However, they want you to actually pay attention. Stop being so stubborn. It's what I'm kind of getting. Take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. This is just a collective reading, so everybody's energies are going to be different when it comes to this stuff. If you want a private reading, I am available. My email is in the description box. I have great prices, especially for people who say, oh, I've been watching your lives on YouTube. You'll get a discount. So, yes, hit your girl up. But anyway, we got Emerald Tablet Activation, Cosmic Ordering, Divine Alchemy, Conscious Manifesting. So you guys are working on your healing process right now. You guys are working on yourselves. You're taking like this effort, this conscious effort into, you know, doing a deep dive in how to, how do you put it? How to definitely heal, but more than just heal, transmute. I'm getting to like transmute your energy, taking the negative shit that's happened in your life and turning it into positives. I'm getting stuff like that. So you guys are alchemizing, you're transmuting as you work on this healing process, right? Whatever that entails for you, because it's looking different for everybody. But bottom of the deck, we do have the divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, and God incidences. Nothing has been just a chance encounter or anything like that. Everything has been happening exactly how it's meant to happen in divine timing. So they just want you to know, like, you know, you might sometimes be like, yeah, no, this seems like a coincidence. They're like, no. We're sending you messages to actually fucking listen, and you're not doing it. So again, you guys are stubborn and not listening sometimes. I get it. Same shit. So we have to listen. Venusian Galactic Council, Star Being Guides, answer the call, time to shine. Yeah, exactly. Listen to the call, listen to what you're being guided to do, right? If that means removing certain things or people from your life, making certain judgment calls, you know, embarking on a new phase of your life that is uncomfortable for you. Whatever that looks like for you is going to look different for everybody. They're guiding you and calling you to do that, right? Bottom of the deck, you have Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. It's in the reverse. So it's like there's so many things that are meant to happen a certain way, but you're kind of hindering progress at this time because you're not listening. You're not closing out some old cycles that need to be closed out. You know, this is not meant to, you know, badger you and, you know, make you feel bad or anything, but it's meant to awaken you and say, oh, like a nudge, you know, like, okay, yeah, Temple of Truth, throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. So if you've been feeling like your throat chakra, because I felt like that earlier, if your throat chakra has been feeling a little bit blocked, you know, this is a time to be true and authentic to yourself. This is a time to really speak your truth. And I just heard in volumes. That's what I just heard. In volumes. Speak your truth in volumes. Be as boisterous as that waterfall there, right? You ever heard a waterfall coming down, crashing down? It's just loud, right? And you know its presence. You feel its presence. Your presence is profound. Your presence is strong. You are dumbing yourself down for other people to make other people comfortable. You're trying to fit a mold that you don't need to fit into anymore. This is time for you to step out of your comfort zone. And they did say that. And we have solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower on the bottom of the deck here. So this is a time for you to, you know, find that sense of, you know, confidence within yourself, willpower to push yourself, propel yourself forward to do the things that you've been wanting to do. This is what you're stepping into. Let's get one more from this deck. If this is resonating, hit that like button or let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. We have, excuse me, we have ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage and boundaries. You're learning how to set healthy boundaries, maybe within your own family dynamic. People have had a hard time with setting healthy boundaries, which makes it very, very difficult, especially as a wee little kid, right? Watching how people interact and stuff like that. You bring that shit to your relationships and how you communicate with people. And then now you're learning possibly for some, take it as it resonates, how to release that, right? Um, I personally could resonate with that. So again, what does that look like for you, right? It's going to look different for everybody, but I'm getting for somebody is something along those lines. But nonetheless, you know, you guys are breaking curse. I'm getting like you're breaking generational curses. You're learning how to set healthy boundaries, and you know they want you to really use your voice to be able to do that. Bottom of the deck, Hawthorne, light codes, light immersion, full system upgrade, and power recall. You're reclaiming your power, right? By closing out these toxic ass cycles that stem so far back, not just for yourself but for your family too. You're really closing out these generational curses. Um, my brother just put chicken in the air fryer and that shit smells so fucking good. I'm so hungry. I cannot wait to eat. So, whew, I am starving. All I had today was soup, so yeah, I'm very, very hungry. But anywho, what we got? Yep, came out again. That's officially on the spread. Solar light upgrade. I won't read it again because we already talked about it. But you have that sense of willpower within yourself, confidence, right? Akashic records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. Yeah, freeing yourself from those old things that no longer work, right? And finding that sense of confidence within yourself to do it. The willpower within yourself to do it. The divine matrix is here again. Read that card already. Let's see, top of the deck we have sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness and sensuality. I like it. I like it. Maybe creating something new, possibly something that you're really passionate about. May have had like a calling to do something that has just been tugging on you for a very long time, like a constant nudge, like you need to do this, like why aren't you doing it? Getting something like that for somebody. Take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. And again, this is something you're very passionate about. So it's just been about finding that willpower within yourself to propel you forward to do it. That's going to look very different for everybody. So just take it as it resonates. It's very specific. We have third eye activation. It's the brow chakra. It says inner vision and clear seeing. You guys are about to start seeing things clearer now, but I'm also getting that for some of you there might be a blockage in that that chakra. So there are definitely things you can do when it comes to activating your third eye or your brow chakra. Things you could do, you could just look up online, you know, you could like look up like what it looks like when your, you know, your chakra is not balanced, right? And then figure out, you know, where to go from there. All right, so we're going to, oh, and there's also other things you can do, different exercises or meditations. There's different healing jewels and things of that nature that you can wear. There's different oils you could put on yourself, like in your pulse points. Like there's so many things that could be done, right? So, you know, take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. If you do feel like your brow chakra has been blocked and needs some work, okay? What did my girl say? Really? I don't know why I felt inclined to wear this shirt. It's one of my shirts from my job. I have like a gazillion at this point cute little shirts like this for my job. So this one says be bold, be strong, be happy, be original. My boobs are in the way, and then it says be you at the bottom. So yeah, my boobs kind of covered up the bottom part. You guys could laugh, it's fine. Like tickle bitties all covering up the goddamn shirt. Can't even see that shit. Oh, I'm a hot ass mess. Give me 1 second, guys. So I'm doing a little bit of day drinking, if I will. You guys might have been having burgers and hot dogs and shit. I'm about to just pour me some wine, and then I'm gonna make some shrimp scampi when I'm done with this reading, because I'm fucking starving. But yeah, shrimp scampi sounds good. All right, so now we're going to dive. I appreciate that, my love. And again, guys, those of you who are here, like I said, check out my girl Aya Inspired Tarot. She is absolutely amazing. Um, Anytime my people show up on here, I always shout them out because these are people who, like I said, I go to for guidance and stuff like that, who I watch, and they're just great at what they do, and she's one of them. So check her out, okay? So yeah. Oh my gosh, that is wild. Oh gosh. That's hilarious. Oh, the struggle of the big boobs. Sometimes you wear something that has graphic content on it. When I say graphic content, I mean like art, and can't always see it. Be like that sometimes. That's hilarious. Hi Suma, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I hope that you're well today. Hope you enjoy whatever is left of this collective message. All right, so let's see what else is going on with the collective for the new moon. All right, so we have on the bottom of the deck Knight of Wands. So it's about seeking something with passion, right? That's about this fast-moving energy. It's not that much different, in my opinion, than the Knight of Swords, which is more strategic but still hasty. This is more about passion, but either way, they're very fast-moving energies, right? So yeah, and then we got the King of Wands. So there's this energy of maybe gaining a sense of confidence about something. Excuse me. I'm also getting like taking ownership and leadership of your life at this time. Yeah. Judgment is here. Passing judgment on something in the sense of, in my opinion, right now as we're reading this, you guys are at this phase of your life right now where it's time to take leadership, right? Ownership of your life. What am I going to do? How am I going to do this? How am I going to, operate in this way? Blah 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 blah, right? So you guys are just kind of figuring things out. And again, there is this fear, right? Especially when it comes to love for a lot of you guys. We've definitely seen a lot of that throughout the reading so far. And it's like, damn. But they're like, look, you are more than capable of taking ownership of your life at this time. So, you just have to have confidence in yourself, right? In your decisions, your ability to make decisions. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys go back and forth right now at this current time about, how to operate, how to move in these situations. A lot of teeter-tottering back and forth, weighing the pros and cons, which is not necessarily a bad thing, right? You don't want to do anything hastily, and you don't want to make any, stupid ass decisions. I totally get it, but at the same time, you can hinder yourself from, having certain things that you want in your life by remaining inactive too, right? It's a little bit of both. So yeah, sometimes you have to surrender and walk away from things that just don't serve you anymore. If it don't feel right, it's fine, accept it for what it is and move on. For some of you, this could be more past energy that's kind of showing up right now. This, you had to walk away from something. This energy of somebody who might have made you feel like, it was always like, these high costs of everything. It was like they always felt like they had to one up you in some kind of way, and then it made you feel like absolute fucking shit. And you're just like, yeah, nah, I don't want to go through that again, right? And it could have been this King of Wands, or this could be the energy you're in right now, finding that sense of confidence within yourself. Take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. But you're working on yourself, right? You're trying to remain optimistic. You're trying to remain, I just heard humbled. As you work on this healing experience and not lose hope when it comes to love. I am so sorry, guys, but like I don't know if it's just my little nasty eyes, but like, okay, so as this card was on the spread, I'm sorry guys, I haven't gotten on in a long time, so maybe that's all it is. But I keep seeing this card when I'm looking down, and look, it was covered just like how it is right now in my hand. And this is all I keep seeing, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I had to share it with you guys because I keep like giving a chuckle, and I'm like, okay, no, they have to see this too. It just looks like a penis to me, like just like erect. I don't know. Like somebody might need a little bit of fun in their life. Um, yeah, I get it. Trust me, I get it. It's been a long time, man. Long time coming. No pun intended. But anywho, so away from that, I just had to share that though because I kept looking down. And I just keep seeing what the fuck card is that? I don't remember seeing a card with a dick on it, and then it's like right there in front of my face. So I just have to show you guys too. I can't unsee it, right? So you're welcome. All right, so we got the Queen of Swords here. So I'm getting this energy of individuals who happen to resonate with this reading. I'm getting people who compromise their happiness for a very long time for others. I'm getting something like that. And now you guys are just learning how to actually like, yeah, you compromised your happiness for other people for way too fucking long. Way too long. So now you've been learning how to cut things out that don't work for you, whether it's things, people, situations, whatever. After feeling a sense of loss and grieving. And, you know, you had to be very intentional about this decision to do this. This was not an easy choice, you know. This was a constant back and forth, you know, trying to figure out what to do. And you finally had to say, nah, I'm good. Some of you might have air in your charts. Take it as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But yeah, I'm getting something along those lines. And, you know, you're learning how now to, like, you know, grieve. You're learning how to release that shit. The old toxic stuff that no longer serves you. You're starting to recognize what that stuff looks like now. And you're learning how to let it go. Yeah, especially when it comes to partnerships. Two of Cups. Yeah, exactly. Once you like Aya just said, once you fall in love with your sense of integrity, she couldn't have said it better, and your sense of peace, there's literally nothing better. It really isn't. It's the releasing part that's hard, right? The letting go. You know what I mean? Because sometimes there's stuff that we're so comfortable with and we hold on to it out of literally just a sense of comfort, you know? Knowing it's not necessarily good for us, but then we're like, but, oh, and then we say stuff like this, oh, but maybe they'll change, or maybe the circumstances will change. And like, no, if you've been with a bullshit ass situation for 3 years, you know what I mean? Do you really think it's gonna fucking change? Come on now, let's be real with ourselves, right? And I'm speaking from experience. Like, people, like, when they show you their whole asshole, like, and I know this is like explicit, I'm sorry, this is how I read, and I apologize if you don't like it. If you don't like it, you know, do what you gotta do. But I don't sugarcoat on this channel. So, you know, people show you their whole asshole, and they, you know, that they're showing you that. And when you're silly enough, raise his hand, when you're silly enough, I'm not shining anybody, right? I'm not talking down to you guys, I'm just being real. When somebody shows you their whole asshole to kiss, figuratively, and they keep on showing you that shit, they're not going to change. They're going to continue to stay the same. So what do you do about that? How do you proceed? 3939, as I said that. How do you proceed? You got to walk away, right? And this is what you guys probably ended up having to do. And was it hard? Absolutely. Were your emotions attached to this? Absolutely. That shit was hard, but at the same time, you knew what you had to do for yourself. move on, right? Scary, sad, but in order to have your integrity and your happiness intact, you had to do what you had to do. I'm even getting, for some of you might have been in like a controlling relationship or something. For some, take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't, but the person could have been very controlling over you. Yep, exactly. We get stuck in our ego sometimes, and we have to get out of that shit, because that's the thing that's gonna make you stay in situations that you don't need to. I've learned. Trust. I've learned. Trust your intuition too, right? All right, so tell us more. Thank you. All right, so I think a lot of you guys are learning how to remain optimistic at this time. Um, I love it. Yeah, I'm getting this energy of remaining optimistic. I think that's the main thing that they want for you, is to stay in the sense of optimism, because when you start getting down about the circumstances that you find yourself in, hey Clarity, another one of my favorite readers. I'm just telling you guys, I always shout out my favorite readers when they pop up on here. Definitely subscribe to her channel. And Suma, honey, I think I mentioned it before, but this is a collective reading, okay? So the next time I do like one of my free readings, then I'll check into that free. But right now, this is just collective. But yeah, hey girl, hey. So yes, we do have this energy of remaining optimistic, right? Six of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. High Priestess. I feel like they're just saying use your good judgment when it comes to how you expend your energy or extend your energy. You know, when you feel like you're overpouring into something, for instance, right? You know, pull back the reins just a tad bit. You know, pull back the reins just a tad when necessary. Because, you know, sometimes what happens is, you know, we get into these situations where, you know, again, you've put yourself out there. You get scared. You're like, I don't know what to do. It's hard to like process things and figure out what to do, where to go from there. They're just saying, you know, there's nothing wrong with remaining optimistic, especially when it comes to love, because that seems like to be the main theme here. So just, you know, keep your radar up, right? Be able to use your, I just heard step on your good foot. Step on your good foot, okay? Like being able to you know, decipher the bullshit, right? Like I said, I do cuss on here. Decipher the bullshit, you know, knowing what is meant to pursue, what to put your energy into, and what's not. Using your I just heard integrity as well. Your intuition, right? Keep that integrity and that intuition very, very high when it comes to you know, the people and the things that you allow into your time and your space, the things that you allow yourself to pursue, the things that you allow to yourself to pour your energy into, right? Things like that. Not everybody, or not everything is not worth that, right? All right, tell us more. Got the Ace of Cups here. Yeah, it's definitely a love reading. So I was asking, what is like the foundation or the basis of all of this? Ace of Cups, it's love. You guys have so much love to give, so much love to pour out to other people, but they don't always give you the same. And then what happens is you feel fucking stuck. And then you're scared to put yourself out there again, because you're like, well, shit, if I put myself out there again, what am I going to get? Am I going to get more nonsense like what I've already been through? Is it worth it? Like, is it worth it? Let me forget. Sorry, clear audience. Yeah. So now it's just about, you know, as much as you want to pour your love out there to somebody, right? You want this. This is what you guys want. You guys want companionship. For those of you who are resonating, because it is a collective reading, so it's going to hit everybody a little bit different. But for those of you who really want to just pour out your heart and love to somebody or people, if it's not romantic, it could just be in general, right? Like you pour yourself out there for other people all the time and you get nothing in return. How do you decipher who is meant, who and or what is meant to pour yourself out into like that, right? And you've been through a lot when it comes to figuring it out. Yeah, so this is definitely a time right now to, be highly intuitive, rely on your intuition at this time to figure out how to move about those situations. You don't want to keep feeling like you're in a place of lack. When you're putting yourself out there for everybody else and you get nothing in return, it's like I'm getting energy vampire vibes. Like people who, they just take. But there's no, even exchange at all. There's no giving. You cannot survive like that. You're just gonna end up, feel like, fair audience, sorry, I'm laughing. I feel like a vegetable. Fucking Michael Jackson. You're a vegetable. The feed on you. That's what they say on that. You're a vegetable. Like you're a buffet. That's what that line is about. Like people are like, what the fuck? What is he talking about? Because Michael Jackson used to say some bugged out shit in his songs, even though that's like my favorite artist. But he used to say some funny shit, and it's like, what is he talking about? There was always a message though, and that's what that line is about. He's saying like people feed off of you. You're a vegetable. Like the more that you're being like sucked dry, basically, you're being depleted, right? You feel like this. Okay? No more of that, right? We don't want people feeding off of our energy anymore. Yeah, because that causes nothing but burdens, right? Making you feel heavy and just weighed down. You don't know what to do with this energy because you're like, well, what the fuck? Because I care about these people around me, but then I feel like this. We've all had those people, whether it's romantically, friends, family, it doesn't matter. Your job, you're around these people, and then you almost have to like mentally prepare yourself, like, oh, I'll be around this person again. I mean, woosah. Like you shouldn't have to feel like that when you step into the presence of somebody, right? Whether it's work, whatever, right? Like you shouldn't have to feel like that. So when you start feeling like that, that's a sign that you're overexerting yourself, overextending. That's the foundation of a lot of what's going on here. And it causes that fear and anxiety associated with, okay, so now what do I do? How do I pour into connections with people? I want companionship. I want this. I want that. But what do I do now? My head started hurting really, really, really bad as I started talking about that. Like a vice grip right here in the front of my head all of a sudden. If it's resonating, let me know in the comment section or hit that like button. Some reactions, all those things are helpful when it comes to connecting with you guys and the energy. Tell us more. Alright, so we have the Knight of Cups here as a likely outcome. So for some of you guys, you have some type of offer coming in, possibly in most cases actually, a romantic gesture of some sort. And you guys are going to be in your head about it a lot. 9 of Swords. And the reason why you're in your head a lot is because of all this surrounding energy that we've been seeing throughout the reading. Not knowing, when things are genuine and so, right? We got the King of Cups here. This person, they're going to tug on your heartstrings, right? But also get all up in your head. And now you're like, oh, fuck, this is scary. What do I do? Because I don't want to feel like this, right? Actually, let's clarify. Clarify Knight of Cups. I feel like it could be a genuine offer, but again, it could be, different for everybody. So let's just see. If it's not romantic, it could be in general, right? Somebody in your energy who's offering something, and you're just like, is it worth it? Do I allow this person into my space? Yeah. You got the Knight of Pentacles. It's like, I'm getting, slow and steady wins the race. Keep your guard up. Be on the defense, right? Be on the defense when it comes to this, because you don't want to feel burdened, right? It's not saying don't allow this person at all, because it's more just about them being able to show and prove that this is, you got to find that sense of strength within yourself, confidence within yourself, to be able to say, okay, how do I proceed here? You know, take a chill pill, right? Like, don't just, don't jump at the first opportunities that come at you, right? In whatever facet this is, because it's gonna be different for everybody. Like I said before, I'm mostly picking up on love. Like, it really felt like a love reading, but I know that everybody's gonna be going through different things. So just generally speaking, when there's like different like offers and stuff and proposals made to you, think it through, use your intuition, and then go from there. If it feels truly feels right, it feels good, go for it, because it's gonna be something really positive. But just listen to that inner voice, right? And also, as I was about to say it, I just happened to look up, and I already said it. She beat me to the punch. I was about to say, because I'm looking at the spread, and setting healthy boundaries. She said it before I could. Yeah, being able to know and decipher is very, very important. The more that you're aware, that sense of awareness that you have about these situations, the circumstances around you, it makes it a lot more, it makes it a lot easier to be able to decide on what way to go, right? Yeah, that way you don't feel so stuck and stagnant, because there is definitely things coming, there are definitely things coming towards you in a positive way. It's just a matter of being able to decipher what's what. So definitely healthy boundaries are one of those things. I'm getting also, for those of you who are getting more of like a business thing going on, this seems very specific for somebody. Make sure you dot all of your I's, cross all your T's, look over that whole documentation of everything. Make sure that your intentions are set about what it is that you want. Be very concrete about your intentions, about what it is that you want, and speak your truth loudly, okay? Stand on business. Queen of fucking Wands energy. Stand on business. Don't play no fucking games. Don't let nobody play games with you. Because again, people have a real good way of, talking they shit, flapping they gums, and they ain't got nothing to say. You know what I mean? They just, they know how to just present you with some bullshit, and then here you are later on, feeling depleted or whatever. But we got blossoming abundance here. So it's like, in community. So it's like, you just have to, be mindful, right? Because there are these attachments, right, that you might have that it's time to sever from. And you did see that energy before. Alright, so let's get a few from here, and then maybe some advice cards or something, and then that'll be the end. Again, if you guys are resonating with this reading, which I hope you are, hit that like button, send some reactions, comment in the comment section if you're new, subscribe, all that stuff. Hit the notification bell. All those things are helpful for me to, really tune in to your energies, right? We got the community card here again on the bottom of the deck. So people around you, right? It's very foundational. I'm getting like the basis of things. So for some of you, it's like friends, some of you it's family. Take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. But there's something happening on like a foundational plane of some sort. Not sure what that means just yet, but that's what I'm picking up on. Journey. Some of you might be physically moving somewhere. or you're just embarking on a new phase and journey of life. Um, some of you might be getting ready to travel, getting different energies here. But yeah, I think you're embarking on like some type of new journey in your life that's going to like really open up the I just heard open up the avenues. Weird thing to say. I wouldn't usually use that term. Open up an avenue of some sort on this part of your journey. Bottom of the deck we have second chakra Archangel Ariel, which is all about the sacral chakra. You know, finding that sense of even though the sacral chakra and the solar plexus are obviously very different, they're in some ways kind of the same because there's like a fire energy to both of them. And so what I'm saying is going to probably, yeah, some of you guys who understand how chakras work and all that, you're going to be like, that's not what that means. But I'm picking up on, intuitively, I'm picking up on the sense of there's a fire and a passion. It's here, but you're also working on getting the willpower to do it. Now that what I just said is more so like your solar plexus, but that's what, you can't make this up even if you want to. That's why I'm picking up on it. Look, you can't make this up. I'm telling you. I just want y'all to see. So y'all don't think I'm lying. Look at that. Literally, that's what I was feeling. I'm like, I'm picking up on solar plexus too. That's why. You guys are trying to find the momentum within yourself, the willpower to do this. You feel passionate about this. You want to do something. For some of you, this could be a passionate new beginning of some sort, whether it's romantically or, career-wise. Something's happening though here when it comes to some type of momentum being built. When it comes to embarking on a new phase, right? You're strategizing. You're figuring out what to do. We've got 3 people here, 3 lights. It's giving me 3 of Wands energy, which also represents movement. So that might seem very, very significant for some. Wow. See? Aya just said she connected with that part. Exactly. That sacral and that solar plexus. Those chakras might be very, very important at this time for some of y'all. Tell us more. Let's get maybe 3 more from here. Thank you. Ooh la la. This thing reminds me of, sorry if you guys don't like cuss words. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Man holding a coin. I don't know why every time I see this card, I kind of chuckle to myself. And I think of Fabio. Those of you who are, of my generation or older, remembering like when, like, our moms or our grandmothers or somebody used to read those damn they weren't really erotica books, but like they were like romance novels. And Fabio with the long hair and riding a horse or something like that, like saving the damsel in distress. Like he's giving me that vibe every time I see that with the fluffs on his shirt and everything. It's so funny. He reminds me so much of that. I feel like they based that picture off of fucking Fabio. But anyway, this person is stable. They got their shit together. They got some money. They might be an earth sign for some. And yes, girl. See, I can resonate with that. Coming out of hermit and stepping into the star. Exactly. Being out there, baby. Putting yourself out there, saying fuck that. Like I said it earlier, didn't I? I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. You guys are, you're about to be front and center. Like you're about to be out there. Maybe in terms of dating, possibly. You're really embarking on this. Yeah, Angel of Love on the bottom of the deck. So some of you guys are stepping into love, and you're like, you know what? I'm ready. And then you got this energy of this Fabio ass looking nigga who, sorry, I'm so sorry. I be trying so hard. I really do. I really try, and it just doesn't work. But anyway, so I apologize. I have a potty mouth. My dad's a Marine, okay? I always tell you guys that. But yeah. So like, got Fabio here who got his shit together. He's good looking. He has his money, all that. And this is somebody who might come into your energy. Um, and you know, I'm just gonna shut up. Angel of balance. The scales are balancing, right? Um, the scales are balancing. Things are coming into fruition. You know, all that hard work that you've put out there is starting to come back. It's like, ah, yes. Ooh. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, yes, finally, goddamn. Like, when are things gonna get better? What did my grandpa say? Yes, he did do all those commercials. Weren't they like hair commercials or something? Was it like the herbal essences commercials or something like that? He was like and then the girls would be like, yes, 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 and they're like, I think it was those commercials. I could be making that up. I feel, is it like the Mandela effect or something? But I feel like it was a hair commercial. I could be wrong. Was it? Okay, so I'm right. Okay, I remember that. That's so funny. That is too hilarious. Oh. I love when you guys entertain my bullshit. I really do. I love y'all. All right, so we have woman holding a heart. So you guys are about to start putting your heart out there a little bit. Speaking up for yourself, fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel here. Yeah, but you're also, using your intuition. That third eye chakra is also important at this time. Y'all not playing. You're protecting your energy, rightfully so, because you've been through a lot already. So you don't want to allow for. Yes, it was so funny. Those, like, looking back, those commercials were so inappropriate. And I bought herbal essences with my nappy ass black people hair, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna make my hair look like that, and it didn't. It looks like this. Which I love my hair now, but oh my god, when I was younger, I wanted it to be straight and all of that. I went through a whole crisis, and I was like, why is my hair like this? Blah, 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 blah. Like, girl, you putting that white people shampoo in your damn black ass hair? Like, that shit ain't gonna do nothing. You better go get some freaking, I don't know, something other than something herbal essences. That's for goddamn sure. You better go get some blusters. Just for me. All that shit. The hell. Yeah. They were not demure. Exactly. I'm so done. I love you guys for entertaining my shenanigans. I really do. I really do. Alright, so we have the thinking woman. You guys are in your heads a lot, right? Thinking quite a bit. You guys are hilarious. Yeah, thinking a lot, analytical, head over heart decisions. Yeah, as you work on manifestations, right? We have magician in the mirror. I think you guys are also stepping into your power more. You're studying something. I'm getting this energy of people who are studying something more, whether it's like these people around you or something that you want to do. As you work on manifestations, some of you might be getting more in tune with, take it as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, getting more in tune with the elements, and how to utilize the elements when it comes to manifestation. So, fire, water, air, so like speaking, right? So on and so forth. Grounding. Those are all great ways to, energetically, manifest things that it is that you want. And that you're working towards, working on releasing things as well. So I think you guys are like strategizing something or studying something here. Take it as it resonates, and even if it doesn't. But yeah, especially when it comes to your healing, right? And then we got that energy of working with the elements again. Every time I see this card, I feel like they're talking about the elements. Some of you might be interested in learning more about like candle magic and how you could use the element of fire to release. So like, for instance, especially during like moon cycles, what I tend to do is I write things that I want to release, and I write things I want to release. I write things that I'm welcoming in, and write things that I'm releasing. The things I'm releasing are the things that I burn them, and I'm saying, okay, I'm departing from this. I don't want this a part of my energy anymore, so on and so forth. Some of you might resonate with the idea of working with candles. Take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. It's going to be different for everybody. You know, that might not even resonate with you at all. But I am getting this energy of people like learning something new and planning something though. And this is going to help you towards coming into some form of abundance. And always, you know, make sure you do your research, right? Don't just go doing stuff all willy-nilly. You know, going to somebody who says, "Oh, I do rituals," and like, make sure you do your research. You know what I mean? In most cases, you can probably do it yourself. So on and so forth. But just make sure you study it first, right? And exactly, pray. The power of prayer can never top that, quite frankly. Prayer is definitely a big one. Um, what else? I'm getting something. Sorry. The law of attraction. I just got releasing and surrendering control, right? Which kind of is in alignment with praying, you know. I do use the moon from time to time to see if I missed anything. I feel like there's a lot of stuff here. I feel like I might miss something. I just said it doesn't work on white girl here. I'm done. That is hilarious. Uh, yeah, I do use the moon sometimes, from time to time. That's part of the reason why I do these readings, because like that energy is it's usually pretty strong. Um, so you know our manifestations tend to come into fruition a little bit easier during these times because of how strong the energy can be. Um, let's see what else. Let's get one more from here. The sun, yes, I like it. You guys are stepping into your happiness right now, prosperity, fertility, literally all the nicest, most beautiful things are happening now. And you're working towards these things, right? If you're not trying to get pregnant, I would say be careful. Woman holding a heart is here again. You know, emotions running high. I just heard, as I said, emotions running high. But I know the lyric is, I'm hearing Nina Simone's Feeling Good. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. You might get a message from that song. So yeah, check out Nina Simone. Feeling Good. I've been listening to a lot of Nina Simone lately, actually, believe it or not. I love jazz music and I love Nina Simone, so yeah, I might listen to a little bit of her while I cook the shrimp scampi. Walking away. Just walk away. Just walk away. Kelly Clarkson. Yeah, walking away from the things that don't serve you anymore. You know, if it's bullshit, it has to go. Let's see. Let's have one more. Oh wow. Oh, I'm sorry, Aya. I want one more kid too, but I kind of established already in my head that it's probably not happening. I want one, but yeah. Difference is I don't have a man or anything. I can't do it by myself. I mean, I go to the sperm bank. I've thought about that, but yeah, I want a companion. You know, I want a husband. And people are like, "Are you crazy? You're gonna start over all over again? Your kid's about to be 18." And I'm like, I know, but I still want one more. I want a little girl, potentially. You know, I'll leave it in God's hands. But yeah, so. Um, I've actually been syncing with the moon cycles. A lot of times I get my period right when the new moon happens, as of lately. And then we have Healer of the Ages here officially on the spread, but it came out challenging. I feel like there is still some healing to be done. Yeah. Practice patience with yourself at this time. Temperance vibes. Some of you might have Sagittarius in your chart. I'm also getting some of you might have Aquarius in your chart. Yep, there we go. Solar plexus again. Um, it's very specific. Take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. I'm not sure if any of you guys have really bad anxiety. And if you have really bad anxiety, if your anxiety affects your stomach at all, I'm working on breathing techniques. This is a download, so I'm just telling you what I'm getting. If your stomach at all is affected by, because my stomach just started hurting really, really bad. And this is not my energy that I'm feeling. I got like really anxious, like in this area, and then all of a sudden went to my stomach. So, and I just started feeling like I have to do like deep breathing. I do have anxiety, but I'm chilling, like I'm fine. So this isn't me. I'm getting that for somebody. You might have tummy problems, and the tummy problems are because of high anxiety. Work on breathing techniques to work on your anxiety. I'm getting something like that. I'm also getting maybe different herbs and or oils that can help, like lavender oil could help somebody. Vanilla, aromatherapy. These are downloads, I'm telling you. Incense, burning incense might help. Meditation. I'm getting deep breathing again. So if you have really high, like all of a sudden I just got like really anxious. What's my heart rate right now? My heart rate just went all the way up to, what was it at resting? It was at 79 at resting. And now it's at 94. So like, I got really anxious out of nowhere. I was chilling. I was just fine. And all of a sudden I got like super anxious. So if that's been something that's been impacting you, they wanted me to let you know that. Yeah, rest and rejuvenation, where I just said, maybe some deep breathing and things like that. Right? Breathe. All those like tummy problems you have could start to resolve. If you have IBS, for instance, I have IBS, so I can resonate with this. If you have IBS and it's worsened by high anxiety times, right? Keep your anxiety levels low. Breathe. Take baths. I got super anxious out of nowhere. I was just fine. Yeah. Spirit wanted me to say that, so I just wanted to put that out there for somebody. Okay. Epsom salt. Yeah. I know Epsom salt helps with a lot of stuff. A lot of different ailments. Angel of Courage. I said courage. But it's giving me like Leo vibes. So you might have Leo in your chart, or they're just saying like stepping into that type of energy. Woman holding a coin. Match. Just saying. Got a match here. You're meeting your match possibly. Speak up for yourself. The fifth chakra. Yeah, you're manifesting this. One more from this deck. Yeah, you're manifesting this, and it's coming together. And then we have last card from this deck. We have the garden and the gates. So you guys are in this energy of getting ready to manifest so many different things. So many things that are like right there, like you're on the cusp of it. You could damn near touch it, but you gotta take a leap of faith. You gotta move in that direction. You gotta make a conscious effort / decision to get there. That gate is imaginary. That boundary isn't even really there. You're stopping yourself. I'm getting this, like I'm seeing it in my head. Like you're stopping yourself. You think, oh, I can't really go over there. And it's like, yeah, you can. Do it. Just do it. Do it. Take a leap of faith. This is what you earned this shit. Okay? You've earned this. They just want you to go after it. You've done the work. No more pussyfooting around the bullshit, right? Get that sense of courage, right, within yourself, that willpower to do it. Propel yourself forward to this. Yeah, the temple path is lit up for you. You're guided. Go for it. You know, easier said than done. Trust me, I get it. You know, the fear. That's probably why I got all super anxious out of nowhere. I was just fine. I was chilling, and all of a sudden I got super anxious. Yeah, because there's attachments to stuff that no longer serve you. Let that shit go. Cut that shit out. Right? Let's see. Let's get some last messages, and then we'll close out. Where did I feel guided to? Closing messages. Feel guided to read from here. So I'm gonna read from here. Divine Masters. So we'll get 3 from here to close out. Last messages for the collective. Again, if you guys enjoyed this reading, hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell. All those different things are helpful for me to be able to tap into your energies and, you know, link up with you in the future. You know, once you become part of this collective, you know, you're going to see some really, really great stuff on here, and it's going to really help you, right? That's what I geared my channel towards, being able to help others and, you know, help you on your road to, you know, self-discovery, help you on your road to healing. That's my goal. And I hope that I've been helping, even if it's a smidgen, you know, with a little bit of humor too. Make you laugh a little bit. That's my goal. All right, so we have Saint Germain, Violet Flame, Alchemy, Release the Old, Make Way for the New. It's in the reverse on the bottom of the deck here. And I think it's only in the reverse because you guys are afraid to alchemize. You guys are afraid to really go after what it is that you want. Remember I said there's like this imaginary gate here that's blocking you from the things that are meant to be for you, and you're having a hard time, you know, going over that the threshold, right? It's time to do what you're meant here to do. Like the things that are supposed to happen, you know it is, you feel it. It's just a matter of going after these things now, right? So we have Ishtar. Inner learnings. Follow your heart. Truth prevails. Yeah, you're being guided to do this. As I said before, more than once. You're being guided to do this. So this is a time to really, you know, let the truth prevail and go after what it is that you want. We have Jesus here. Acts of service. When you serve, the universe serves you. This is a time to really step into your power as maybe a healer of some sort, or somebody who's meant to help serve others, a helper. Some of you might do that for your line of work. They want you to continue to do that because this is exactly what you're guided to do. And the more of that positive energy that you're putting out there to help others and act in terms of service, the more things that are going to start coming towards you, right? This good, you're going to reap these this good karma. Not to say that you have to do stuff because you want something in return. I'm not saying that. Actually, quite the opposite. You're doing it because it feels good to you. Like you're doing it. I mean, even then we're kind of acting in our ego, but that's a whole different thing. That's a different conversation, right? But the whole point is, you know, again, the more that you act in this capacity of doing things for others, it comes back tenfold, right? So keep doing the work, everything that you've been doing, right? Especially when it comes to helping others and being there for others, showing up for people. Let's get one more. Like I said, there's 2 readers here right now as I speak on this. Aya Inspired Tarot, and we have my girl on Clarity Empress. Check them out. They're amazing at what they do, and they are helpers. I've gone to both of them for help myself, and they're great at what they do. Just putting that out there, right? We have Gaia, Resilient Spirit. Earth Connection, Stay Rooted in Trust and Faith. This was in the reverse. So you guys might be feeling the sense of not feeling the most connected right now. I feel like I saw something about this He's probably on your stuff, and I'll leave it alone. But you might not be feeling the most secure, the most safe right now in your circumstances, and part of it is because that root chakra needs some work. So find that sense of balance within yourself, get in alignment, right? Um, excuse me. You could do that by spending more time outdoors. Hug a tree. That's my favorite thing to say. But no, seriously, hug a tree. Walk in some grass barefoot. There's so many things that you can do that can, help bring that that particular chakra into balance, which will help, keep the momentum going in terms of your energy field, right, all the way through. So keep that in mind. We have the Lemurians, clairvoyance activated, psychic awareness, sensitivity, trust your intuition. Again, you guys are very highly intuitive. So you guys probably have spiritual gifts yourselves. And they're just saying this is a time to hone in on those gifts, especially when it comes to, being able to decipher how to proceed with these circumstances that are about to approach. We have the divine director, trust the process, create space for the divine order to unfold. Things are happening, right? And they're happening whether you want them to or not. So, you better be prepared. Trust the process as these things are happening, right? In middle of the deck, we have Joan of Arc, sacred activist. Do not be afraid. Stand up for your beliefs. Yeah, stand up for yourself, right? Love it. So with all of that said, this was an amazing reading. I feel like for those of you who resonated with this, you knew exactly what was happening. You felt it while I was talking about it. You're like, oh, that's definitely my circumstances. Let me figure this out. You know what I mean? You'll know. It'll feel right. You know what I mean? And I know everybody's situations are different because it is a collective reading. So of course, take the messages as they resonate. And if you, like I said, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Check your girl out in the future. So with all that said, enjoy the rest of your Labor Day. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening. If you guys have to go to work tomorrow, I hope you get some rest because I need that. I need that, some rest after I eat. Shrimps can't be tied. So yeah, with all that said, you guys have an amazing evening, and keep up the work that you guys are doing, right? You're transmuting, you're growing, you're expanding in your lives. Just keep up everything that you're doing. Your spirit guides are definitely guiding you in the right direction. So yeah, keep being amazing, and until next time, guys, I love y'all.